Hey, Michael.
Okay, Coach Bob Huggins joins us now. Greg Hunter, you're up with the first question.
So, Bob, first half you weren't shooting well, but you had the lead. You seemed to be, doing things well as a team. How did it get away from you?
I guess the easiest thing to say is we came out at halftime flat. We just didn't. We didn't make shots. We heard things. We turned the ball over entirely too much in the second half. They played better. They played way better than we did.
Questions for Coach Huggins, please use the raise hand feature. Coach will go to Kevin Kinder.
Coach, Taz didn't look like he was moving with his normal.
Sorry, hold on. You got
Okay.
I can't. I'm gonna have to get this louder.
Can you speak a little louder, please?
Right, how's that?
That works.
Okay. Taz didn't look like he was moving quite as well as he has been. Any physical problems with him, or just kind of an offshoot of being off at the start of the game?
Who'd you say, Taz?
Yes.
Well, Taz hasn't fully recovered from the COVID. I think it varies from person to person. And, he's been fine. He's been fine in practice, but he played a lot of minutes. They moved a lot. They had great movement in their offense. We were, as we had been doing, relying on him to score the ball for us, and he struggled. And I think that put a little more pressure on himself when that happened.
Justin Jackson.
Hey, Coach, all season you've been talking about not having that inside presence, maybe even defensively as well. Against McCormick, was this kind of like the worst case scenario for you guys, not having that, that Derek Culver inside?
It sure would have helped. He's big and he's strong and he's very athletic, and it probably hurt us more at the offensive end. Nah, that's not true either. We tried to front him. We tried to front him and didn't do a very good job of fronting him. We can't side him. Obviously, we can't play behind him. So we didn't have a lot of options.
His matchup against Cottrell, I mean, you obviously switched a lot of guys on him, Gabe and Kerrigan, Pauly. But when he was matched up against Cottrell, is that kind of a good wake-up call for Isaiah on what he needs to become or needs to do to be a better player down the road for you guys?
Well, I think Isaiah realizes. And Isaiah has been pretty much a perimeter guy.
Right.
And I wanted to get him out on the perimeter. He made one in a three in the corner, but it was after the horn went off, or after there was a foul or something. I forget exactly what it was, but no, we're going to have to probably run some offense for him to get some shots on the perimeter. But at the same time, we still need him to play against size when he's the best size that we have.
Right.
Question to Greg Carey.
In the second half, you went zone for a little bit. They had a lot of success against it. What kind of went wrong there, and what were you hoping to get out of it?
What went wrong was they made shots. They've got a lot of weapons. We were trying to go 1-3-1 see if we couldn't slow down the onslaught, but that didn't work. But you know, honestly, the transitions what killed us. 1-3-1 didn't hurt us that bad. Actually, the playing man-to-man didn't hurt us that bad. What hurt us was we didn't get back to transition. We didn't stop the ball. If the first guys down the floor didn't hurt us, the follow-up guys did, because they sprinted to the rim, attacked the rim, followed up with jump shots. I mean, we got killed in transition. I mean, if you want to put one thing on it that turned the game around, it was their transition game more than anything else.
We'll go back to Greg Hunter.
Bob, your guys' offensive struggles, more you guys, did you get good shots and just couldn't hit them, or do you attribute that to Kansas's defense?
We got shots that our shooters generally make. Malik was, Malik scored quite a bit, but a lot of that was because they were staying later on when we started ISOing him. They were staying close to Taz and Sean and JB. Those guys didn't shoot it particularly well today. You're not going to shoot it great every day. That's a one given. We've got to figure out how to get easy baskets. They got their easy baskets in transition. Their transition points were off the charts. Second half, they had 16 transition points. 16 transition points and 18 second chance points. We're not going to win when that happens.
Members of the media, any further questions for Coach Bob Huggins?
Yeah, let me jump in here.
Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah. Hey, Bob. Kansas is known for its offense. I mean, you think of Kansas, you think of offense, you think of them scoring 80 and more. Like, they played you guys pretty darn good defense today. I mean, and they took the guy out of the game that they had to take out and had you rushing shots and the like. So, what exactly were they doing, and are they underrated as a defensive team, maybe?
Well, I mean, I thought about the first half we were okay. They're athletic as can be. They're athletic. They're long. They've got good lateral quickness. I think the biggest thing they do is run. They really run. And when you have that kind of size and athleticism to protect things around the rim, your other guys don't have to be that good. I mean, I've been blessed to have a few. I mean, you think about when we had sacks, people didn't score close. And McCormick is, I don't know if he sacks, but he's a very good shot blocker. When they don't block it, they change it. Change your shot.
They seem too to have you guys pretty well scouted today. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that you got to get Taz to score points, but I mean, everything you tried, whatever it was, offensively and defensively, it didn't work.
I think they adjusted. I'm sure they scouted. I mean, they're good coaches. I'm sure they scouted. But I think as the game went on, they adjusted more and more as to our personnel and who wanted to do what. And I think you're right in that they scouted Sean and Taz and JB to get their tendencies, which is probably why Malik had a good second half, because he probably wasn't as big in the scout report as those other three guys were.
Okay, everyone, that's all the time we have for questions today. Coach Huggins, thank you very much.